What's going on, guys? Today's product review is on these right here. Take two. Today's product review is on these. This is what we're going to be talking about today, guys. Can you see with all the lighting and it's reflective and it's bouncy? I'm sorry. It's boom. Wild hemp CBD cigarettes. Now, if you're like me, you have social anxiety or anxiety of any kind of sorts or problems like that. Yeah, I like my fiance. These right here, if you're not opposed to like smoking or whatever, these are one of the best CBD products I have found so far. And I've tried several because CBD is good for anxiety, it's good for inflammation, it's good for just about everything. Just about everything. That's one of the great things about CBD. And they're trying to freaking make sure, like, you can't get it. But they don't want you, but don't. That's a whole nother can of just crazy tinfoil hat wearing worms we won't even get into right now. It's product review on these. They're amazing. I love them. Smoke one before I go to work, and now that I work within the general public, like I was working at the restaurant, I was in the kitchen, people could see me, but I didn't have to deal with those people. I just had to deal with them staring at me. And that in upon itself, if I would have known about these and would have been able to get them, then that would have helped me out a lot then too. But one of these in the morning on my way to work, no anxiety. All day long. None. And that's one. And they're only $10 for a pack of 20. Right? And if you're not opposed to, like, smoking, like, I know some people are, and they would rather do, like, other things like the gummies. I've tried the gummies. The gummies are okay. They don't really, like, I don't know, they seem fleeting. Maybe it's something to do with the digestive system. They just kind of hit you and go away. But with these, man, it lingers. It is 10.2 milligrams of CBD per little hemplet. They call it hemplet, and we will put, bam, right here. We'll cover the entire screen with it. We'll make it so big that you can't even see me, of the lab results from these. These are 100% lab tested, no THC whatsoever. Some of the other CBD smokables, it does have, like, they do have THC in them, which, if you know how the chemicals work, with CBD and THC, the amount of THC that's in it gets canceled out by the CBD. So there's no high. The THC doesn't get you high. It doesn't get a chance to do any of its psychoactive effects because the amount of CBD just cancels it out. But here is one thing. It doesn't cancel it out in your system. If you're working at a place that does random drug tests, you will still test positive for THC. With these, zero THC, 0%, all the way down to 0.00. This is 100% CBD. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I'll have to do a little bit of testing, or not testing, but researching, and we'll try to see what we find, and we'll try to post it right here. We'll do a little square. If there's nothing, I'll just put a question mark, and we'll just keep that idea blanking our minds, and we'll find out later down the road, possibly. I don't know, but I don't think you'll fail a drug test on these, because I don't think CBD, you'll test positive for CBD, but CBD isn't psychoactive. CBD isn't the thing that gets you high. It is just the part that gets you the anti-inflammatory, anti-anxiety, all that other things. It calms your mind. I have found out that if you smoke, like, a lot of these, like, when I first bought that pack, I smoked one. When I bought it, next break I smoked another. Like, I probably smoked like 4 within a day. I had a weird dream. It was like really weird, and like I woke up just like hot and sweaty, and I think like it was just too much. Maybe I just overdid it with the amount of it, or maybe it was the act of smoking it. I don't smoke. I quit smoking cigarettes, so now I vape. So maybe it was that. I don't know. But it was a little bit, it's something to say. Like, maybe stick to just smoking one a day. Like, just doing it one a day seems to be working fine for me. And I'm only talking on my own behalf. These things, where is it? Lab reports can be found. What does it say? It is not recommended to treat or anything. Yes. This statement has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. And if you see anxiety or anything like that as a disease, other than just like a mental illness, I see it more as just like a chemical instability. It's not necessarily a like disability. There are cases where you get to the point to where you're a shut-in, and that could be a disability. But it's more to me, and the way I more feel about it, like, because I have anxiety, I know what it is. I think it's more of just a chemical imbalance and whatnot, and just it makes things more difficult than they need to be. There's like times where you know what you need to do and you have to do it, but you don't want to do it. It's just like you don't have that desire to do things, and whenever you're in a social setting, you feel very awkward and very uncomfortable. And you should be able to feel comfortable within your own body. And the CBD helps me with that. So, and this, guys, is not a paid endorsement or anything like that. This is not going to be what we do over here at the new little video series I'm going to do where I test products. They're not paid. Like, if a company wants to send me something for me to test out, I will say that it has been sent or that it is a paid thing. But this is mostly like things that I buy that I want to play around with and that I want to review. And we'll see what happens. Alright, guys. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. If you have anxiety problems, boom, and you don't mind smoking something that's vaguely familiar to a cigarette, and I keep dropping it. Wild hemp. CBD. Hempettes. Peace out, guys. Have a wonderful day. I love all your faces!